And welcome back. Now, if you recall, we had crossed the channel via the train and we're now on French soil. So now it's a case of taking that just sub 4-hour drive going down to the site, where we will take the ring road skirting around Paris, as we definitely do not want to be entering there with a caravan. One of the first things you'll notice is called Caravan of Four Winds, where in actual fact it's called Caravanning de Four Vents. As you can see, there's a slight name change, probably because we're using a UK variant of Google Maps. However, we are only, as you can see here, 23 minutes away. Bottom of the screen there is our actual site, and the top of the screen is Disneyland Paris. So we can drive that every day. Now, I'll not bore you to death with the trip, but as we get near the end, we come across the toll, the one and only toll on the way down. Now, why that truck has decided to come on this lane, I'm not quite sure, because that truck that's just gone by, the one that says tip on it, is in one of those lanes that allow you to do 30 miles an hour and drive straight at it. So you can go straight through. But ours decided not to do that. Now, the reason why we're in this lane is one of these pay ones, because the tag we have hopefully will work. It is in excess of 5 years old, and I don't know whether the battery is going to work or not, but let's see if it dings. Bing. Cool. These tags, by the way, we use c&mc, and we have 2 of them, but you can send them off and they will change them. There is a cost though. Anyhow, on with the show.
So we just need to find where we can park.
I did say I wasn't going to bore you to tears with the trip down, but this service station has got fuel. So let me show you what the debacle with this one happens to be. And this sign is the root cause of all the trouble. As you can see, I can go to the left on this because I have a caravan. Normally, I go straight on to where the lorries are. Now, the first sign we come to is quite encouraging. Well, we have had to stab English, even though we got an S on the end of parking, but then it all goes downhill. There is lots and lots of roadworks, lots and lots of chicanes, and nowhere to park a caravan, unless you must have a really, really small one. Yeah. Lorries next time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do the chicane thing again.
Yeah. In 2.5 miles, take exit 6 on the right toward Aéroport Charles de Gaulle.
Look, there's one motorhome here.
Yeah, so I think we'll just not bother with this one and we'll just skip on to the next one. But lesson learned, always follow the trucks. Don't bother with these caravan parking ones, because international, or certainly foreign caravans, seem to be really small. And these are certainly not designed for larger vans, are they? So we have done the entire trip down the motorway sections. And now we're on to the last little bit before we get to our site. Now, you'll see that the road starts off normally, dual carriageway, then down single track road, gets kind of narrow, and then gets progressively worse. Yeah, more to follow, you'll see. Oh, definitely a forest.
Yeah.
Turn left onto C1.
Where that car's coming out?
A C1, by the way, is worse than RD roads.
Yeah.
In 1 mile, arrive at Caravanning des Four Vents on the right.
Well, God forbid we'll meet any other traffic along this road.
Signal automatic, bumps. It's a bloody railway crossing here as well. I thought it was we were going over the railway, looking at the map. I've never had that before in the caravan, have we?
What?
Actually going over a railway.
There we go. And so hindsight tells us what's happening here. We have one central bit of road, albeit a little bit wider, and either side of that, 2 parking areas or walking areas or cycling areas, but you end up sharing the whole thing. And as we'll find out when we go around this corner, there is a lorry parked on the left. And as it's me, an oncoming car as well. No, luckily I just pull over a little bit, remembering I'm on the right hand side of the road, to let him go by. He obviously sees that I'm foreign and pulled over, but he carries on.
It's down here.
You can't go down there, look. No
Yeah.
entry sign.
So it's got to be down here. It's Centerville. It's just a little sign. So I think it's down here on the...
Now, if you happen to be watching signs and not the road, you might notice this giveaway sign, which is right at the beginning, not what we're used to at all. We'll do a second.
I can't see anything. Oh. So it must be this. This must be it.
Arriving at caravanning Des 4 Vents on the right.
Is that it?
Okay then, so the entrance is not very big and it's fairly hidden on the right hand side here. However, we're also driving on the wrong side of the road, but I'm going to have to go all the way over. I see other people have done that as well in order to swing round to what is a closed gate. And because it's siesta time, Fiona's going to have to get out the car and open the gate for me and let me in. And as we came through on the left hand side, a little chalet stroke reception area, which there was a buzzer, and then we only had to wait a couple of minutes for somebody to appear. So all in all, they did know all about us, and we were the only ones on this site today coming in.
Feels like she's just got out of bed.
That's a good idea. Don't see many electric trikes, do you?
Quite like it though, doesn't it? Like we're going to be
There's going to be any. There's nobody here. I bet all this is full.
I bet it is.
Now we're not really doing this speed. I have sped this up a little bit, and obviously the car's gone into its hybrid mode, so there's no sound either now.
So it must be busy because there's like 3 or 4 toilet blocks.
Yeah, but
There's someone there.
Yeah, but that's the only one I've seen. There's nobody here.
But it's not like the one in Brussels, is it? Here. Oh, which one? This one? Yeah. It's fine, isn't it?
Yeah.
To us? Yeah. Fab.
And so, after checking out the pitch, we decide where we're going to park. And as there is nobody in front of us, we pull forward a little bit off the path here to make the reversing job really easy.
That's good. It's good.
Well, nearly easy. You're getting a little bit close to the edge there, Steve. Forward a bit. That looks better. Do we get a thumbs up here? Cool. And Fiona calls me in the car so we can do the last little finer minutiae, if you like, to get the alco locks on. And we can do that with the car still hooked up. Then we take it off, level it, and away we go. And as we have the awning to be put up yet, I can move the car in front of the caravan. Then make a start on the rest of the jobs to be done. Well, there we go, we just arrived. So first thing is we're going to plug it in. Well, luckily on this one it's a Euro plug. What we don't know is whether that's reversed or not. So we're going to plug it into the caravan, have a look at the fuse board, and that will tell us whether it's reversed or not. If it is, I've got a reverse cable for either that end or that end. I think it's that end actually, which will reverse the leads around. As in the live and the neutral, they need to be swapped around if that's the case. So I'll have an extension lead for that. But I might not need it, you never know.
And checking in the caravan, don't know if you can see here, but the reverse polarity light is on. So there's power, heating hot water, but the reverse polarity's on. So Steve's got to make an adjustment for that.
Right, first of all, there wasn't any power on our bollard, but the one next door, to which we are the only ones on this site, by the way, because it looks like this site is closing at the end of the month. So yeah, now this is my extension lead that we got, and that is reversed because you've been in the caravan, haven't you?
Yeah.
And found it reversed. So we unplug this end, plug it into there, and then plug that back into there. Now we can go and check the caravan again.
Now that Steve has used a different post and put in the reverse polarity doodah, you can see that the red light has now gone off.
Wonderful.
And we are all ready to set up as usual.
Leave it on. Right, so we now know that we got a 6 amp limit on this side. Right, we are now plugged in receiving power, which is good. So 6 amps is our limit, and this caravan is now set for that. Right. So that's it, we're done. Well, actually what I need to do is turn the fridge back on. We'll put it on 240. And the pump, once we've done the water and all that, we'll do that. And so it was time to investigate the toilet block.
Right, I'm walking down the packed out campsite, as you can see. Lovely site actually. We're there. I think there's one caravan somewhere over there. I think that's more or less it. Some lovely birds. Now I think this is the loo, and I've just had a thought. I've forgotten the very thing. You're supposed to take your own toilet paper. See you in a minute. Right, I'm off again. Steve told me I had to take loo roll, so when I said, do you need to take loo roll, he said you might have to. So I'm hoping I'm not looking a bit of a prat carrying my own bog roll to the toilet, but then there ain't anyone to see me looking a bit of a prat, is there? Right, finally found some toilets that are open. See? So there's several units, but this appears to be only one that's open. So 2 toilets, one disabled toilet, I guess, or shower maybe as well. I'm just gonna have a look, see if everything's there. Just a shower, then a couple of showers, area to leave stuff. Pretty basic if I'm honest, but it's okay. Sinks, and here we go. Let's see if there's any loo roll. And Steve was completely right. No loo roll in sight. Bring your own toilet paper.
Oh, and no loo seat. I suppose you could bring one of those, but it would have to be a stick-on one, as there's no holes, look. But let's get past the awning and I'll show you what I did yesterday. Well, good morning. It's quite a fantastic morning, it is. Nice and blue sky. Apparently there's a storm in the UK. Oh, it's so nice to be away. Now, what you're seeing there is the actual bollard, which is typically shared between 4 pitches. So there's 2. Nothing around that side, just power. Right, that's their pitch number. So there was no power from my one, so I nicked the one off that bollard. But this is the normal water spout here, which they call it a service pitch. It's really for, yes, you get water, but it saves you out to walk miles to go and get it. You can get it from your pitch, but it's got a screw adapter on it, So I put the hose lock on the end of it, so I can make it act just like a proper service pitch. And just plug it straight in, which means we have onboard water. So that's just round here just to put it somewhere because I don't want it in the caravan. But the power, as you see, I didn't have anything coming off mine, so I had to run that. Blimey, a car. There, I'm walking all poo around here. Through there. So there's our reverse polarity. And then we're plugged into that one, which does work. Now also, what I've noticed here is that you've got 6 amps. That's all they say you have. So therefore, perhaps you've got 24. And you've probably got a 25 amp breaker. So if anybody pops it, you lose 4 pitches. Now then, we are used to 16 in the UK, but what I have done... Morning!
Morning.
So what I've done on the little panel here is, this is the power at the minute. So I've set the limit at 6 amps, as you can see. The caravan is using 2.2, but this is in day mode. Tends not to be using a lot. If I then have a look at the heating element of it, we're back on mains for this, but only 1 bar, just really to heat the water because we're not doing much else, hence why that's on 11, because it will never touch it anyway. If you have a look in the little heating one, don't know if you can see at the top there, it tells you what the temperature is. So at 27 degrees. So we're not drawing that much power, and then, then at night time what I'll do is I'll switch the gas on and we'll run it from gas, because we tend to go over the 6 amps, more like 8, with heating and TV and everything else switched on. Well, what about the waste and rubbish then?
I've no idea, so I'm going to just have a look and see what facilities are here. Right, rubbish. Fire extinguishers, waste containers there. Chemical toilet is there. Oh, that stinks.
That'll be my job then. Okay then. Now, even though it's the end of the season, there's still some nice flowers around there. I mean, that's a nice rose bush.
Right, so here we are. This is so you can see some of these pitches have got like almost like hard standing or gravel, and look on this pitch, these you can see it clearly. So they're massive, these pitches, but it's clear they expect the caravan or the unit to be on this, because look at the grass at the back, and also we found, because it's late season, that's quite wet, so you're going to go down.
Well, it's not wet where I was, but I can see where it would get wetter.
Yeah, no, it was quite damp and spongy yesterday, but the truth of that means that it looks massive, but probably that area is only going to be useful if you've got children or playing, or you're putting washing up.
Yeah, washing or something. But these are quite big. I mean,
it's really deep, isn't it? Look, that's a unit. Those hedges tend to mark the end of area, so I think it's here, in the middle, and at the back. This is 1, 2, 3 layers.
They get an awful lot on here, don't they? Let's count the bollards in. So if I look at that one on our side then, so there's a bollard there, and then there's a road, and then, oh yeah, more bollards. Look, you can see
all
them
the way
in the
down,
distance, So there's 3 that way. If I do, so this is your entrance through.
Yeah, across the...
There's another row at the back. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows here.
Yeah. Oh, it's huge, this site. And you can start to see...
On-site lights.
And you can start to see there are a few other people around. Not many. Oh look, there are some little cabins or cabins down there.
Things down there, aren't there? Yeah.
And some of these vans look like they actually stay here. Either that or people have got very dirty vans.
Now, look at that through there. I'm just looking in the distance here. And if I look down there, I mean, how big is that?
I mean, the pitches are big for a big unit.
Yeah, but that goes on and on and on. Big site.
It's a really big site.
Big site.
I think these two must be here permanently. Look at the state of them.
Possibly. Oh, right. And there's the pool. There is water in it.
Bet that gets busy.
That's supposed to be open, is it?
A little bit of shady. No. No.
I wonder if it's the same story with the gents' toilets. We'll just have a look. Well, it's a shower cubicle. Well, it would be. It does say on the side. What's the shower? There's toilets down the end there. Let's have a look at one of these, shall we? No toilet seat. No toilet paper. Yeah, okay. Now we know. Oh, hang on. What's this? You're supposed to... Okay, so that's toilet paper. You've got to know how much you're going to need. Yeah, right. So what are these buildings then?
I think that must be some kind of volleyball pitch.
Oh, okay.
And that's a water feature, those lilies, I guess.
Oh, right.
Don't want that, it's over there, ball or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, in the gents' toilet there was these round drums.
Yeah.
There was these round drums that had toilet roll or toilet paper in them.
What? Oh right, okay.
Way outside,
Outside.
way out from the loos.
Oh yeah, they have those in
So
the
you've
women's.
got to guess how much you're going to need.
Yeah. I'll take mine.
Oh, got solar panels through there. And the water heaters, I suppose. This is a little kiddies water fountain bit, is it? Normally?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. It's in good order though.
Yeah. After you clear up time, and this would be balls. Yeah, balls or bowls. I don't know what balls is that what you call it?
Something, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Or you could play cricket or football here, couldn't you? Look, that's basketball or volleyball.
That's volleyball on it on that side. Maybe it could be badminton. Because. And then it's a games room. Yeah, it's a kiddies play area.
And there's a fair amount of seating for parents, isn't there, and
Yeah.
around the edges. All of which we did when our kids were small.
No, if we'd have, with the kids and that, Disney so close and stuff. Might as well, brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. It's suitable for families. Just because we don't do that anymore.
Yeah, look at these pictures.
Let's go down there then. We can join the
They're all
path down there.
pictures. Did we walk all the way around?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get an awful lot of tents in there.
Yeah, some of these sites seem to be without any power, so these must be for tents. Because there's no bollard here, is there? Oh yeah, there is there, but there's not there.
There's one over there by that tree.
Oh yeah, I've missed it.
Well, you can probably have an option not to pay for power. I mean, look at those down there. There's even more.
Yeah, it's huge this site. I wonder how many pitches there are. Mind you, because it feeds Euro Disney, it must be full a lot of the time.
Those must be pitches that are permanent.
Yeah,
if
there
you know
does
what I mean.
appear to be a number, probably about 10, that are permanent.
And you got these things. With ramps like these disabled ones.
Oh yeah. There must be someone in there.
Dunno, holiday home. There's an apple. So these are edible apples though.
I don't know. I haven't actually tried one. They look like coccy's. Yeah, there's loads there. Look, you can see a couple in there.
Huh. Didn't see these lights coming on last night. Mind you, I was tired.
We were tired. We went to bed started early, didn't we? About
Yeah.
10, which would have been about 9 UK time.
And would you believe it though, one downside, there's the toilet bloke closest to our caravan, which is closed. Never mind. Do you know, this site would not disappoint. If you were looking to go to France and go to Disneyland Paris, because it's only half an hour away, and including all the facilities that this site has, I don't think you could go that far wrong. Very reasonably priced, quite easy to get to, and coming up you will see us going to Disneyland Paris, and also into Paris itself, and around here there's castles and things to see as well, but overall it's very good. So all this leaves me to do is just say the usual: please like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.